So most of you have come to the conclusion that the Hero 3 Black runtime, or at least battery life, is kind of crappy. I will admit that you don't get a lot of runtime out of it. So if you're wondering whether or not it's worth to buy the battery Bacpac, which they state extends the battery by well, gives you twice the battery. I'm gonna do a runtime test with the Hero 3 Black, recording 1080 at 60 frames per second, which is a pretty common frame rate for this camera, compared to running this. And I will be timing it. I'll have the timer out for you guys. You'll be able to see it, and we'll just see how that works. One note, when you have the battery Bacpac and you just put it on like this, like all the other GoPro accessories, you cannot charge it. You cannot just plug in your camera and the Bacpac. That's not recommended at all. Probably what you'd want to do is you just want to charge them individually, separately. They do provide a charging cord for this, and on your USB adapters, it's probably always going to be a good idea to use at least 1 amp output, 15 watt, 1 amp. It will say on your adapter, so like anything like an iPad charger adapter or something like that would work really well. So as you can see, there are the settings. We're recording in 1080 at 60 frames per second, and our battery life is at full. So battery life's already down to 2 hours. Okay, so at 1 hour and 6 minutes and 38 seconds. Actually, sorry, I let that timer run for a little bit. 1 hour, 6 minutes and 25 seconds. The camera shut down. Alright guys, so we saw how long the Hero 3 performed. Running at 1080, 60 frames per second, it ran 1 hour, 6 minutes, and 25 seconds. Now I've recharged it, and we are also going to slap on the battery pack accessory. So I'm just going to go plug it right back in there with that Apple style connector on the back. The screen lights up for a minute, and it shows that we did run or are running at full power. So press your on button with the camera, and there you see you've got the, oops, can't see that. Now you can see it. You can see that our battery life is doubled. Okie dokie. Bacpac on, 1080 60, and we're going, and I've got the timer started on the phone. Alright, so our final total test results are, with just the Hero 3, no Bacpac, there was 1 hour and 6 minutes and 38 seconds running on 1080, 60 frames per second, and with the Bacpac, we were running at 1 hour, 59 minutes and 4 seconds. So you're gonna get quite a bit of fair extra time. I would basically just round it up to an hour. We're recording constant on 60 frames per second on 1080. So anyway guys, this has just been my test comparison from the Hero 3 Black Bacpac.